Good afternoon, folks. This is Deb and Dave. It's Sunday, the 22nd of December. And 3 days from Christmas here, we have a Elon Musk alert. Nobody should accept Elon Musk as your president. And that's exactly what he's acting like right now. Now, he's operating outside the US government in this fake group of people called DOGE, Department of Government. I say it's extremism, but that's me.
Right.
And he is flexing his muscle on policy, and he must not be allowed to do that. So here's Dave with some information.
Here's what I'm going to say. I have plenty of information in the source material. Please take a look at it, especially the article on Elon Musk and his relationship to Steve Bannon, because we have seen this play before. The last election that Trump won, he used Steve Bannon in the beginning. Yes, Steve Bannon officially left his cabinet early, but Steve Bannon is still a force in Donald Trump's political arena. Okay, you understand that. And even if Musk leaves, he will be a force. You have Steve Bannon as the media arm, and now you have the deep pockets of Elon Musk, who is driving international policy. He's not even being subtle about it. He's trying to influence his business in a positive way. By the way, do not buy anything that is directly involved with Elon Musk. There's a couple other things that you need to know. First off, who voted for Elon Musk? I didn't. If you voted for Trump, you voted for Trump. He ran for office. You did not vote for Elon Musk. We must push back on DOGE. We must say, hey, wait a minute. You guys are saying the EPA was never approved for this, that, or the other thing. You're going after all of these departments and you're creating a brand new one. No, we call you on that. Get legislative approval for this agency and flesh it out before you just throw this guy into an imaginary position. And then give him carte blanche to, as Deb said, dictate policy, try to dictate the budget. Seriously? And then,
And then
he is
basically flat out screw over the American people and line
right
in their own pockets. That's exactly what he and Vivek Ramaswamy are doing.
now. One more thing that is not being publicized too much. Elon Musk is promoting the far right wing political party of Germany. Now, what do you think that is? Just asking. I am not calling them Nazis yet, but this political party, number one, is extremely unpopular, but is gaining popularity. It's now at 19%. It was like less than 10. Now it's at 19%. While all of the political parties in Germany, by the way, they have kind of like a coalition government, or they have multiple parties, which is, we've talked about it before. There are drawbacks to that. All of those parties are waning in popularity, while the extreme German party is
Rising.
being boosted in popularity. And guess what Elon Musk is going to do? He's going to promote them. He's doing it now. Okay, so he's doing what Steve Bannon did years ago, only in a different way, and using his strengths, which is money. Do not fall into the trap of saying, oh, well, they're fighting amongst each other. Nothing's going to get done. We've seen that before, too. All right, Elon Musk and Steve Bannon publicly fighting with one another, while at the same time recognizing that each person has a tool that can get them where they are. One of those tools that Steve Bannon said that Elon Musk used, Elon Musk donated in where resources, money, whatever, $250 million to Donald Trump's campaign. That should not happen from one man. I don't care if he's the richest man, whatever.
He is now the single
He
biggest
is.
donor in American political history. Okay. Let me just tell you something about the fact that this is a worldwide movement towards fascism. It's not just happening here, but you know what?
Right.
Here is what matters to us. Okay. We don't have to fall into this. Steve Bannon, if anybody watched The Brink, we did a show on this.
Yeah.
Steve Bannon was traveling around the world bringing extreme right-wing causes to other nations. How do you think one of the people in that video was Giorgia Meloni, who is now the head of Italy? Italy
Right.
elected its first fascist since Mussolini. Okay? Understand this. When people say, I'm going to go to another country, don't bother because
Right.
Italy is my family home. Okay? I'm not going to Italy. That's not happening. So understand this. This is not just happening here, it's happening around the world. This is why Donald Trump aligns himself with people like Viktor Orban and Vladimir Putin and Kim Jong-un. This is a thing that's happening, and we must fight this in the United States. We can't fight everybody's battles, but we need to defeat it here.
We need to question and push back on Elon Musk's direct involvement in the government. We have to. His military contracts, the DOGE thing, his just sheer influence. Now, is that going to back off? Maybe, because we saw the pattern with Bannon. Bannon backed off, blah blah blah. But understand the danger that is Elon Musk, and we have to let everyone know that we are now aware of it,
I
including
wouldn't
writing your
count on it
congressman.
backing off on its own. I wouldn't. So here's what I'm going to tell you.
No, if we push back, we have to push back. If
You have
we
to
let
call,
this
you need
go
to start right now. Start
right
now.
now,
You need to call. Joe Biden has an email. Okay. You need to send Joe Biden a message. He's been pushing back on Elon Musk. You need to continue to do what you're doing. He needs to continue to do what he's doing, but you need to contact him. You need to contact your representatives. These people are going to be in office soon, and they're going to be facing this, and they need to hear from you. Okay. Posting, I'm going to say it again. You can post until your eyes bleed. They can't follow you on social media. All right. They cannot. All right. They are not mind readers, and they can't follow you. You need to contact my rep. My senator is Elizabeth Warren. My rep in Congress is the smiling assassin. That's what they call her. I can never remember her name. You know, and she is the smiling assassin. Catherine Clark. I love
right?
Catherine Clark, and I'm contacting both of them as soon as I get off today's stream. I'm going to
And
send.
by the way, my representative, my House representative, his name is Andrew Garbarino. He is a Trump apologist. He is a MAGA guy. However, with those particular people, if there's a pain point that you can hit and get to them and make them change their mind even a little bit, you use it, find it. You know, he likes the military. What about Hegseth or whatever it is? You need to learn to understand and know your representative. Read the local mail or your local papers or whatever, and get to know your representatives and get to know what makes them tick. Okay. And then you can start because this is a people thing. You're dealing with another person. Okay. So learn what their policies are, and then you can start negotiating. Basically, this is what it is, and pushing policy in your own way. I understand you're one person, but enough people say that. You saw it with Biden. He was extremely responsive to this kind of thing. Deb, before we go, when it comes to Biden, what I personally write is, thank you. What can I do to stop this man? I see the danger. What can we do? What would you suggest we do?
Right. See this?
Not and
Yeah. See that? That's a phone, right? You sit in there, you scroll through it, you post on social media, you play little games on it. Guess what else
right.
it's used for? It's used to contact your representatives, okay? I
Right.
just posted an article this afternoon. The number one way to influence policy is to get on your phone and call your representatives. Number one way. You are not going to be able to talk to them personally. That's why they put people on the phones to take messages.
Staffers.
Do it, okay? It's the number one way. They get that right away, even before they get their emails. This is what I'm trying to tell you, okay? There
And
is
by
a
the way,
website
by the
called fivecalls.com. Make
what?
yourself familiar with it.
Oh yeah, put that in the sources. But not only do multiple call, email. By the way, when the Democratic Party does it to you, what do you do? Are you irritated? Do you take action one way or another, whether it's block the text or you respond to it? Yeah, it works. Do it. We're not telling you to create a thesis and freaking, present your case. We're just saying, let them know, Musk is a danger. What do we do? We got to keep this guy, you know, his influence as little as possible.
Right.
We
You
see it.
don't need to give a dissertation to your elected representatives.
Right.
They are more than
They're not going to read it.
knowledgeable. They are more than knowledgeable about what Elon Musk is. What they need to do is hear that you are unhappy with it. They represent you. Okay. We drive policy. You need to get on the phone.
Now, I'm a union rep. I already see the danger to unions that Musk creates just through his money flow. And he has been fighting against Stellantis and different things in the auto industry. And he's also talking about going after the United States Postal Service. Okay, who is this man? He is a rich man. You guys have always been bitching about the elites in the Democratic Party. This is the elite.
This is
We're,
these are the robber barons, okay? These are
yeah.
the barons, and this is what an oligarchy looks like. Just take a look at Russia. We have a cabinet coming in that's well worth over $500 billion. And everybody was bitching about Joe Biden's cabinet being worth what? $138 million? And you're worried about Biden, but not about this guy? Get on the phone now, okay? Not only did you have Elon Musk buy your president, but now you've got him buying the government, and it needs to stop. That's it. We will be back later.